Good evening. Welcome to another session of Keeping It Simple. So hope you are doing well. In a short while, we will be joined by Dhruv, and he will be hopefully ready with a list of questions, and we will address those. Hopefully, we'll have a number of sessions with Gurudev, and it will be good. So we are just expecting Dhruv. He'll be joining us any moment. I just accepted his invitation, but it's taking time. Yeah, here it is. So, Jai Gurudev, welcome Dhruv. So, how are you doing?
I'm good, Bhaiya. How are you?
Good.
Great.
I'm very good.
Perfect.
So, are you ready with your questions, or you want to do something else before we start?
No, Bhaiya, we can start with questions. And we know that a lot of programs are coming for Guru Purnima. I don't know if the viewers know, but you're taking advanced courses as well as regular online breath and stuff. So,
Yes. Yeah, so I have two online meditation and breath workshop, and I have an advanced meditation program also. And on the occasion of Guru Purnima, one of my participants, she's also organizing a happiness program for me. So she says that is my Guru Purnima gift to you and Guruji both together. So it was a very pleasant surprise that this course came up.
wow.
So it's nice.
So amazing.
Good.
Great, Bhaiya.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, Bhaiya. So let me start with, can I start with
So
questions?
then we can, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, Bhaiya, the first question I'll take from the audience. Your question, if somebody is hating us and jealous about us every moment frequently.
See, we cannot do anything about their mind. If we can learn to handle our mind, it is good enough. In spite of our best efforts, we struggle to handle our mind, isn't it? So handling somebody else's mind is, a job which we need not even take up, So no matter what others do, learn to calm, be happy, be joyful, enthusiastic, connect to your source. That is where all these good qualities are. So let the world do whatever they want to do. Let their mind go on a roller coaster ride. And if they are hating us, it's their problem, it's their karma. And their hate will go back to them. So nobody has, manifested love or hatred, isn't it? If they have hatred, they will only get hatred back. They themselves will not get love back. Okay, that is the nature of the mind. That is the nature of this universe, and that is what we call karma. No? So let them do their karma, and you be karma. Be happy, be joyful. That is more important, isn't it? Yeah. Good. Next, Dhruv.
Next question is, I love chai. Should I give it up for progress on the spiritual path? Why do teachers in order?
See, tea and coffee have different effect on our physiology. When we drink tea or coffee, all of us know that it does not allow us to sleep. It creates restlessness. And then when we are learning for the first time, learning Sudarshan Kriya for the first time, it may disturb our experience. So that is why we say in those 4 days we don't have tea, coffee. When we do advanced course, it is advised that we don't have tea, coffee, so that we have a smoother journey, isn't it? And after that, it is your choice. If you can give it up, nothing like it. Science and research shows that sleep is affected by tea, coffee, which we all also know. That is how we have that extra cup of tea when we don't want to sleep. But how much tea is necessary, or how much tea body can take, the tea coffee company people will say, oh, you can take a lot of tea and coffee. But actually, how much is necessary or how much your body can take? There is a city called Mumbai, and in Mumbai you get a tea called cutting chai. Okay. So which is just like a small cup, half a cup. So 2 cups of that cutting chai or cutting coffee. Cutting coffee does not exist, but that much coffee twice a day is more than what the body can handle. Okay, So that much, if you want to have, if you still can't give it up, at least reduce it to that level. And when you reduce it to that level, it's very easy to give it up also. Okay.
Thank you, man. Okay. The next question is, Gurudev mentioned that amount of freedom we get in life is a gift. How do we maintain this gift? What contributes to this freedom?
Yeah, that freedom comes from discipline. If that freedom does not come from discipline, it will not be long lasting. You will not be able to sustain it. In our happiness program, we say opposite values are complementary. So it's the same thing. When you are disciplined, that freedom which comes out of discipline is long lasting. Now, when you study science over a period of time, then you reach a level after doing your master's or you do your doctorate, and then you get a little sense of freedom to explore and come up with your own theories and postulate and things like that. Yeah, some people can come up with a postulate even early in their studies, but the more trained and learned you are, your postulates have that much more depth and strength, isn't it? So it's the same thing, with a discipline, with thing, then that freedom comes as a gift. Your capacities, like if you study 10th standard, you develop certain capacity. When you go to 12th grade, the capacities increase a little more, and when you go to higher classes, those capacities increase, and that capacity itself is freedom. No? It indicates that you have increased the scope of what you can work with.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. So can I move on to the next question, Mayor?
Yes.
Okay. So the next question is, with inquiry, with inquiry, I see no real boundary, but I don't live in that state. Is it possible to be in that state with no boundaries, or is it just another desire of the
See, all these states come to, every okay. You require a little period of timelessness, boundlessness also, and then you also need to be bound and being kind. Also, you need to be tied to your job, your family, your everything. You need to take your responsibilities. If you don't want to be tied to your family, that is your choice, but you still have to fulfill your responsibilities, isn't it? And for responsibilities, you have to be bound a little bit. So you can't be in one state all the time. It's not possible also, even if you want to be also. Okay. So rather than saying, I would like to be in a particular state, just enjoy whatever state comes. The Ashtavakra Gita says that, you're neither na prithvim, na jalim, na agnir, na vayu, dyor, na va bhavan. So you're neither these 5 elements, and all your emotions and all your feelings are because we are a part of this universe, which is made up of 5 elements. So you're none of these. So enjoy whatever comes, and then still know that you're none of these. You're unaffected by any of these playing a role. Okay, good. Next.
The next question is, how to maintain integrity and values. I see fall off the track and do unethical things in the name of entertainment. How to protect one's mind?
And don't watch those TV serials, that's all. You have a choice. There are more than 500 TV channels, and there are 15 number of internet channels and everything. And why you want to do all just be in meditation, that's all. So that is what the of yoga are, the more you nurture your mind with certain types of thoughts, the more they will, isn't it? And this is one way of nurturing, watching all this crap, then your mind will also nurture that crap. So rather than that, you meditate, you listen to knowledge, you listen to bhajans, be with good friends. That is what the for satsang is, no, company of truth, but having good company, being with good friends, listening, doing good things. So you can't say that I will see that, I will not allow my mind to be affected. Not possible. Okay. Only maybe, I don't know, when a person becomes enlightened, he is able to not be affected by whatever is happening. But till that state, we have to, you know, live whatever is possible by us, isn't it? Okay. So be away from it. That's the only way you can get out of it. Yeah. Next.
Okay, next question is, which is your favorite book and why?
My favorite book is Life.
Yeah.
And it is very entertaining. Every moment something is happening, you know. So if you can read this book called Life, it's entertainment, non-stop entertainment. So many things are happening in your mind, and so many things are happening in others' minds, and how the mind plays, you know, different ways the mind plays the role. Somewhere friction is happening, somewhere love is happening, somewhere hatred is happening, somewhere jealousy is happening, somewhere friendship is happening, and all that is happening here. So if you can be a little back and observe what is happening, it is so entertaining. You don't require a book for that to be entertained after that. You don't require a TV show to be entertained after that. This life itself is so entertaining. It's so amazing. Good. So next.
The next question is how to keep up with regular practice.
So there was a question also which.
Okay, I'll take
there was a question which also came in the chat.
Yes.
So
I was waiting for that to take it up last.
Yeah, continue.
But I'll ask that now. How to handle obstacles?
Okay.
How to handle obstacles in our life while doing seva and keep moving? Is there any advanced course with Gurudev on Guru Purnima?
Yeah, there is an advanced course with Guru Purnima, and obstacles come and we have to overcome it anyhow. That is how you develop capabilities. You can't say, I will develop capabilities to handle the obstacles and then face them. Just go and jump into the obstacle and you'll find a way. When we were young, nowadays, you know, there are a lot of protection. Whether to learn to ride a bike or to learn swimming, we were just put on a bike, we fell 2-3 times and then we learned. That is how we were just thrown in the water and somehow learned to swim, isn't it? So it's the same thing. You just learn jump. That's all. You will learn to handle obstacles, fight, move your hands, feet, and the obstacles will be overcome sooner or later. It all requires something here than anything else. That something is having a confidence that no matter what, I'm going to come out of it with flying colors. So when you're ready to do that, then the obstacle can stop you. Okay, and just in case if you feel the obstacle is too overwhelming, then you can pray to Lord Ganesha. He is the remover of all obstacles in life. Okay, so if your efforts are not helping you get rid of your obstacles, then pray to him.
Awesome.
Good. Next.
Okay. Well, next question is how to keep up with regular practice of Sudarshan Kriya. I haven't been able to take time out of my busy schedule.
See, only you can keep your practice of Sudarshan Kriya regular. Okay, nobody else can do it for you. So all the answers I will give you is useless. But I can share you one example which may help you. When I started learning Sudarshan Kriya, when I learned Sudarshan Kriya, I was in my second semester of IIT. And my grades were pretty low. I was 6.8, in the range of 6.8 to 7 on 10. In the first semester, second semester, third semester. Okay. I learned my Sudarshan Kriya in the beginning of my second semester, and I continued doing it because I felt relaxed after doing Sudarshan Kriya. So second, third semester, my grades did not change much. But what happened afterwards was nothing short of a miracle. The fourth semester, I got an 8.14. The fifth semester, I got 8.6, and I never came down after that. But the miracle was not the grades. The miracle was, whereas I was studying 4-5 hours, 6 hours a day earlier, my studies came down to about 1.5 hours a day, and that too to finish my assignments, not to study per se. So my grades improved, my amount of studies came down, and I had more time to do whatever I wanted to do. So what I realized is, when we do Sudarshan Kriya, it affects all the 6 layers of our existence, so that we are able to connect to the 7th layer more and more. But what happens is, when you are studying or when you are doing any other work, the 3 most important things which are required is a calm mind, a sharp intellect, and a strong memory. And Sudarshan Kriya helps you develop that. A calm mind, a sharp brain, a sharp intellect, and a strong memory. Isn't it? So you require all these, basically these 3 faculties, and then your body, breath, and ego also have a role to play in whatever you're doing. And Sudarshan Kriya does it. So in the beginning, it might appear you don't have time. Nowadays, we have an investment method called SIP. You make a small investment every month. Whether you have that money or not, you invest that amount of money, so that after 4-5 years, you get lots of money, much more than what you have invested. So it's the same thing. Doing Sudarshan Kriya every day is SIP in time. So you invest time now, but you'll recognize sooner than later you will have much more time to do Sudarshan Kriya and many other things in life. Why you don't have time, why you think you don't have time, is because you're all muddled up, you're confused in your mind, your intellect is not sharp, your memory is not strong, and all that processing is requiring time. Once you take a decision, implementation is very easy, but decision making is something which is difficult. And when you do Sudarshan Kriya regularly, this becomes very fast, and that saves you a lot of time, isn't it? So no matter what, you do it, and only you can make it. I can give you many stories and many examples, but if you don't do it, you don't do it. It's your bad luck. That's all. Okay. Good. So the last question, Dhruv.
Okay, man. So the next question is, I feel ignorance is bliss. The more I know, the more I feel I need to be careful and follow rules. The more chances to make mistakes. How to relax, at the same time follow these universal rules?
See, that is why we say live in the present moment. When we are thinking about the future, when we are saying, I don't want to make a mistake, it's something in the future, isn't it? And then that builds up a pressure. What if I make a mistake? What if this happens? And that builds up the fear, tension, anxiety. It also builds up the fear. So relax. No, see, in spite of our best efforts, we still end up making mistakes, isn't it? And when we put in our best efforts and make a mistake, it troubles us a lot. But when we say it's okay if I make a mistake, so you're much more relaxed, and even if you make a mistake, it's much more easy to come out of that mistake, correct that mistake. Otherwise, why did I make a mistake? How did I make a mistake? You're stuck in that only when you're so stressed, isn't it? So just relax. So you have 2 choices. Mistake is anyway going to happen, but the first choice is you can be stressed and make a mistake, and the second choice is be stress-free and make a mistake. If you're stress-free, you're more likely to come out of it faster, isn't it? It's your choice.
Okay, thank you, Bhaiya. So
Okay.
there's some there's some people making a point. I just thought I'll mention that to you. Someone is saying, Bhaiya, why don't people like simple things? Very few people join this session with you. He's the best.
It's not that. See, sometimes you have to spread. You have to talk about simplicity to others also. So you also take up this responsibility to reach it to many people. There are volunteers who are working, who are spreading this, but you also join the volunteers team and spread it to others. It's not just one person or 2 people's responsibility to make it happen. If you like this, whatever we are doing here, then you also take responsibility. That's all. And ask more people to talk about it, spread it. It's not people don't like simple things. It's just that people are not aware that this exists. So we have to make them aware. That's all.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so good. Hmm. We've had more viewers this week than compared to others. Hmm. At
Yes.
least the names which I'm reading in the chat box, no, there are many more. Somehow on the live session it shows fewer names, fewer numbers, but I think we have much more than what was there earlier.
Yeah. I get people
Okay,
calls from
so
people out.
good. Hmm. Yeah, I missed you, Dhruv,
No,
because of the internet connection. Can you repeat what you said?
yes, bhai. I was just saying I get calls from people outside of India who tell me that they watch it on YouTube and they like it, they like following it, they like your answers on different mediums. So people do watch. It's just that they don't
Hmm.
join.
Hmm. Yeah, that is also there. That is also there. Lots of people are also telling me that they are loving the question answer sessions. So it's just that people don't find that exact time at 6:30, but at other mediums when they can watch it later, they're there. Yeah. So good. We come to the end of this episode of Keeping It Simple. It was nice answering all the questions. Dhruv, any last comments before we end?
No, but yeah, thank you so much. Very good then.
So, my next advanced course, somebody's just asked me. My next advanced course is coming week, Guru Purnima special, and it is special also because Gurudev is going to be live in few of the sessions, which is a rarity in an advanced course nowadays. So you can make it a point to be there and invite your friends and family, and you can also participate, even if you have participated in an advanced course recently. For this course, there are no rules because it's a Guru Purnima special advanced course. So you can join and others can also join. Wish you all the best and hope to see you next week with a new session of Keeping It Simple. Good night and take care. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.